everything after that you're creating. You know what I mean? But you have to, but being by yourself helps you uncover that. You know? I personally feel like this, spend time alone. You know, meditate, learn to discover who you are before trauma makes you do it. Bruh, trauma is the gateway to higher vibrational information. Trauma is the gateway to higher vibrational dimensions and frequencies. You go through trauma, you're going to reach a certain point in life. I'm telling you the real right now. Or because trauma sends you into a state where you have to be by yourself. You feel me? Your thoughts continually replay. And you have to figure out how to stop them. That's the only way that you stay to yourself. That's why trauma does that. Trauma opens you up to something that changes your reality for life. It changes your reality for life. And if you're not in tune and you're not ready for that, for what may come, it can cause you to lose your mind and go insane. But you have to know yourself in order to avoid that. But then within that is within that darkness, within that pain, you are the light to navigate through that. And by learning who you are, knowing who you are, you will really begin to transcend it and become better. You know, find who you are. After a traumatic experience, a lot of people just like, this is why women cut their hair after breakups, or women cut their hair when they're just done with shit. Metaphorically, symbolically, however you want to look at it, because the hair automatically, like, you know, if you go from a spiritual aspect of ancient times, the hair carries your life work. Basically, your entire life is in your hair. You feel what I'm saying? So when a woman cuts her hair off, she's starting over. Think about Greek letter organizations. A lot of times when the probates happen, you shave your head. You're starting over. You're starting from scratch, from the beginning. You're like all of that you have, it's gone. That's what that symbolically represents. You know what I'm saying? So where do you go from that? You have to know who you are, bro. Sis, fam, all that. You gotta know who you are. You gotta know why you are. And you gotta know yourself. Like, you gotta spend time alone, yo. You gotta spend time alone. I'm not saying be antisocial. I'm not saying don't fuck with people. I'm not saying that. But, like, spend time alone and learn how to stand over being lonely. Lonely is a temporary feeling. The moment you understand who you are and your knowledge, you'll never be lonely again. You'll never be lonely again. That feeling dissipates because you're like, yo, a part of being lonely, if you're lonely in your own presence, are you enjoying yourself? Think about when we go to events or we go to things like that, they say, are you enjoying yourself? Because the environment, the circumstance in which presents itself, it keeps you from being lonely. It keeps you in an enjoyable state, right? Can we enjoy ourselves when we are with ourselves? With inside, do we really enjoy ourselves? Because if we don't enjoy ourselves, then we will always be lonely. We will continue to be lonely. You have to be able to enjoy the solitude within yourself. You know, just sitting in it and say, oh, I'm just going to stay in the house and be, no, you got to actually do some work to uncover why you like being by yourself. Why you like watching the things that you watch. Why you like writing. Why you like reading the things that you read. Why you like all of this information. Start asking yourself why. When you're a kid, you ask why all the time, but you never ask yourself. Maybe it's the cliche of, oh, people that talk to themselves are crazy. Are they? You feel what I'm saying? Are they really crazy? Or are they asking the very being they know who has the answers to give them the answers? You feel what I'm saying? Just speculation, because, you know, just giving you something to think about. But being alone is the way that you're going to liberate yourself. Being alone is the way that you're going to know who the fuck you are.